Hey YouTubers, what's going on? It is your boy once again, RKO2582, aka Your Wrestling Otaku, and aka the AJ Lee Fanboy. Here to do my 2012 WWE TLC pay-per-view review video. And before I start the review, I wanted to, I wanted to give props to WWE for doing the 26 bell salute before the show started. As you know, what happened this past Friday with the elementary Colorado shooting with all those 20 kids getting shot, and along with some of the teachers and stuff. And it was a sad, tragic story to hear. And I mean, especially with Christmas coming up, all this stuff. I mean, like pretty much the majority's been saying, tell people you love them, tell everyone. I mean, family, friends, anyone, because it shows once again that tomorrow is never promised. So once again, I thank WWE for doing that. And now on to the review. Alright, the first match we kicked off TLC tonight with was Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara versus Road Scholars, a tables match for the number one contendership for the WWE Tag Team titles. And this match kicking off the show was pretty good. I mean, it was alright. Yeah, I enjoyed the double team work from both teams. This was not a bad match. And towards the end, I mean, just when I thought Mysterio and Carl might was going to win the number one contendership, but of course, as we should have known, Rose Scholars found a way to win. They Rose pushed Carl through the table, and that's how they won the match. So Rose Scholars, once again, your number one contender for the Tag Team Championship. You're welcome. Alright, next match was the U.S. title match between United States Champion Antonio Cesaro, aka Sagat Cesaro, going up against R-Truth. And like the majority, I really wasn't into this match too much because we all know what was going to happen. I mean, even though R-Truth had a good showing, and I'm surprised he got some little Jimmy chants. And oh, and I forgot earlier in the first match tonight, there was some Cody Rhodes mustache chants. I mean, oh my God. But anyway, the U.S. title match, nothing too much to say here. Once again, Antonio Cesaro retains, and that's how we end with the U.S. title match. Next match was oh no, I'm sorry, it wasn't a match. It was a segment with Miz TV, and his guest was none other than the three-man band, baby. Oh, I'll be honest. They really could have saved this segment for Raw instead of what they for the pay-per-view tonight. And then yeah, of course, 3MB saying they were better than Jay-Z, and of course the Rolling Stones and the Miz was really. And then the 3MB started making fun of the Spanish commentary team, and then surprisingly, Ricardo, and this was, oh my God, I mean, Del Rio. Yes, people, Del Rio! Oh, I still hate you. I don't care if your face over here. I still fucking hate you. I mean, yes, Del Rio saves Ricardo from getting a beat down, and then the Miz gets involved, and then they were going to set up another six-man tag later in the night. So 3MB, Miz, Del Rio, and a partner of their choice, which I'll get to later on in this review. All right, we had our Intercontinental Championship match between my Wildcat, your Intercontinental Champion, boom, 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 Kofi Kingston, going up against Wade Barrett. And this match was, it was a really good match between these two. I mean, I enjoyed it, and I like the spots, of course. I mean, Barrett's spots was good too. I mean, that full Nelson slam he did, and of course that kick, and then the backbreaker twice on Kofi. Oh my God! And of course, the winds of change, and then and of course, but in the end, Kofi Kingston overcame just when Bear was going for that bullhammer. Then, boom, trouble in paradise. 1, 2, 3, your winner and still Intercontinental Champion, Kofi Kingston. Yes. And the next match was oh, it wasn't a match. Sorry, I'm off my game tonight. CM Punk, your WWE champion, as promised. He was chilling out in the skybox, cutting another promo, good promos. And of course, he was making fun of Ryback, saying he's dumb and lucky and all that jazz. And that shirt he was wearing, gee, I wonder who he was poking fun at with that shirt. It looked cool too, knees to faces. And someone told me at the when I was watching the pay per view at Bubba Wild Wings, where I was watching. Someone told me that he got off because Stevie Ray did this back in the day, like knee to face or something like that. Comment down below if that's true or not. Alright, anyways, Punk was doing that good part, and he said, I began the year of 2012 WWE Champion, and I'm going to end the year being WWE Champion. And he's saying, I'm only just getting started, and once again, saying that he's the best in the world. Alright, this match here, the 6-man TLC match, the winner via pinfall or submission. My team, Team Hell No, and Ryback going up against the Shield. And pretty much you could say this match was the match of the whole evening because up to that point, it was starting to get slow and I really didn't care for too much most stuff. But this match actually got me on my feet. I mean, it actually got the people who were watching that Bubba Wild was on their feet too. So it was good. And I mean, a lot of stuff, a lot of hardcore stuff. How a match should be. That's wrestling right here at its finest. I mean, Ryback getting a beat from the Shield along with Team Hell No too. Everybody did a good job in this match, and I like some of the spots like that double suplex that Ryback did on two of the Shield, and then of course Shield once again did that powerbomb on Ryback on the table, and then Team Hell No got in a few. I mean, this match was just chaos all around. Oh my God! Oh, that superplex Ambrose and Rollins did on D-Bry. Oh my God! And then on the table, it was just. And Daniel Bryan did a good job. He's my boy. No Rock Frenzy, and still the numbers were too much for him. And then I thought towards the end, Ryback and Team Hell were gonna might pull this out, but in the end, I mean, after Ryback threw Rollins onto a table outside the ring of entranceway with all those ladders, it was awesome. And then and then they left my Bryan all alone. Damn it. Yeah, then Shield double team and power bombs Bryan through the table. 1, 2, 3. Your winner the Shield, and Ryback was too late because he was still tired from getting beat down on. So the Shield proved in this match they're still dominant. And we had an impromptu Divas title match, like I said in my prediction. So they did go with that. And Eve was going to face the winner of the Santa's Helper Divas Battle Royal that happened on the pre-show, and you will not believe who won the Battle Royal. It was Naomi. Yes, Naomi, and from what I saw tonight, I'm happy Naomi won. I was surprised to hear it was between her and Caitlyn, and Eve got involved and cost Caitlyn the match, and Naomi got the and for what I thought, it makes Naomi's good. She's not song and dance. She can go in the ring. I mean, if you watch Naomi in NXT season 3, you'll see what my point of view, and hopefully they'll get more Naomi ring time because she can wrestle and do all that stuff. She'll be a Divas champ someday, and of course, but Eve once again wins with her net breaker. 1, 2, 3, your winner and still Divas champion Eve. Alright, the world title match in a chairs match between it's the Big Slow, your world heavyweight champion, Big Slow, going up against Bella Sheamus. And this match was it was so for me. There was some good stuff and yeah, good spots here and there, but really, yeah. And I mean, the way it ended, I didn't like how it ended either. I mean, Show got a big ass chair just like his size, and he ends the match with that 1, 2, 3, your winner and still world champion, the Big Slow. I'm hoping this is the last time him and Sheamus fight each other because it's time for Big Slow to move on. And I'm thinking since Big Slow won tonight, I'm thinking maybe the potential him and Ryback for the world title might happen. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the Rumble. I don't know. We'll only find out. Next, we had the impromptu six-man tag with the 3M Band, baby. The Miz, Del Rio, and the final pick was the Brooklyn Brawler. Yes, people, the Brooklyn Brawler got a good pop from the hometown crowd because they're in Brooklyn. What do you know? And I'll be honest, I really did not care for this match. I mean, I really wasn't paying attention to it because really I didn't care for any other people. Well, Brooklyn Brawler I did care about, but everybody else I could give a crap. But I mean, the Miz Skull Crush finale, and then Brooklyn Brawler got his moment. He won with the Boston Crab on, I think it was on Jinder Mahal or AKA Jabba Mahal, and he got the win for the team. And I'm surprised Brooklyn Brawler actually won a match for the first time in God knows how long, because usually he be jobbing a lot of people. And now on to the main event. Yeah, no surprise here. This match will close the show. Yeah, he just showed the world. Dolph Ziggler going up against John Cena in a ladder match for Dolph's Money in the Bank contract briefcase. This match was good too. I enjoyed it. I invested it just like in the TLC match. I mean, Cena tried to do a monkey flip, and he could have done better. Zig did a baseball slide with the ladder, which made John Cena's eye bleed and stuff. And it was good back and forth action and stuff. And I mean, oh my god. I mean, but the move that Cena, that Hurricane Rana Cena tried to do, I mean, his Hurricane Rana kind of sucked. I mean, yeah, it was more like a Tumble Rana than a Hurricane Rana, but at least Cena tried. Yeah, and I mean, they've used more than the ladder. I mean, I don't understand why they could have made this a TLC match too, because they were using all three of the elements instead of just the ladders. But anyway, it was still a good match too. And then just when get toward the end, you had Vicky Guerrero trying to get in the match. And oh my god, my baby, my sweetheart AJ, she beat the shit out of Vicky. She was even acting like Cena too. And it was so sexy and adorable. And she was like, you can't see me. And then just when AJ was like skipping, the hot skipping she usually does, just when Cena was about to get the briefcase, she like push Cena off, and then Dolph Ziggler does a super kick, and I was like, what the fuck? And then even Ziggler was like, what the hell? And then Ziggler was like, okay, I'm taking advantage, and then he won the match. Well, should be no surprise now. And yes, I know all the Dolph Ziggler fans out in the YWC, IWC, or the rest of the community in general who loves this dude. Yeah, marking their hearts out. Yeah, yeah, I knew Ziggler was gonna pull this off somehow. I knew something was gonna go down. So I guess my baby AJ's a heel, and I'm like, I wonder what's gonna happen tomorrow night in the Slammies, because I'm praying that her and Ziggler do not join forces. I hope AJ just stays crazy and stuff just by herself, because but man, that could happen too. But yeah, Dolph Ziggler closed out the pay per view and being the show off that he is, and yeah, and that's how we end TLC, the last pay per view of the year. And I have to say, honestly, this was a surprisingly good show. Even without the WWE title on the line for this pay per view, it was still a good show, surprisingly, like I said before. And I cannot wait for the Royal Rumble in 2013. After that promo they showed with The Rock and stuff, they could have done better than that, but it was still a good promo nonetheless. And this is your boy RKO2582 signing off. Take care. And Royal Rumble, here we come. Pump, rock, boots to asses, or knees to faces.